everyone, and welcome back to The Broke Foodie. Today I'm going to make General Tso's chicken. You might find some unique ingredients in this version. That's because I have made lots and lots of versions of this sauce, and this one is my favorite. I cannot wait to share it with you. So the first thing I'm going to do is marinate this chicken. This is 5 chicken thighs that I chopped into small pieces. And now I'm going to give them a very quick and easy marinade. Don't skip this step. It is essential into making this delicious recipe. So the first thing you're going to do is put 2 teaspoons of white sugar. You need 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon, I'm sorry. 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of sesame seed oil. And you need a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a teaspoon of cornstarch. Now you're going to need just half a teaspoon of baking soda. And you top this off with white pepper. You can use black pepper if you don't have white pepper. And now I'm just going to use my hand to give this a toss. And marinate the chicken for at least an hour, but as long as overnight. All right, I'll let that sit for an hour, and then I'll show you the batter. And now it's time to make the chicken for the batter. You're going to need 2 cups of flour, you're going to need half a cup of cornstarch, one teaspoon of baking soda, and half a teaspoon of salt. So this is our batter. Now, I have here a bottle of water. And I'm going to start off with 1.5 cups of water. I'm going to add if I need to. So 1.5 cups. Of water. We're just going to stir this together until it's a nice batter that's come together. I don't know if you could see those bubbles, but those bubbles are what's going to make our batter nice and fluffy and crispy. This batter should be on the thinner side, so I'm going to add some more water. I'm going to start with 1/4 of a cup. Oops, sorry. Okay, now it's time to do the batter test. This is my test. You can do this with a fork or a chopstick, but you make an X. Make an X. Keep making X's. And can you see how the X stays just a little bit? You can barely see it before it disappears. That's how I know that my batter's perfect. You can still kind of see the X. It lingers not too deeply, but just on the surface, like the shadow of the X. So I know that my batter's perfect. This is how I like it. And so, next I'll show you how to put it together with the chicken. So here's our chicken that's been marinating. And before we mix it with the batter, I'm going to cover this chicken with 1/2 cup of cornstarch. Okay. And just coat each piece. Okay, now we can get this chicken and put it into the batter. Just put it all in. It's so easy. I love this recipe. Okay, then I'm just going to use my hand again just to get some of this batter on every piece of chicken. Okay, this chicken is well coated, so it's time to get frying. Now I'm going to make the sauce. I like to make my sauces in a wide skillet because I don't like the flavor of cornstarch in sauces. So this is how I make my sauce. It's really simple. I'm just going to add a few dashes of oil. You can use any oil you want. I happen to have a little bit of stir-fry oil left. I'm going to add 3 cloves of garlic, a 1/4 of a cup of onion. This is green onion and a little bit of regular white onion just to make enough for a 1/4 of a cup. And this is 1.5 inches of minced ginger. Just going to very lightly fry these up in the oil. It's going to take about 1.5 minutes. You don't want them completely cooked, you just want them a little tiny cooked to bring out their flavor. So I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, it's been a minute. So now I'm going to add the other ingredients. So what I start off with is 1/4 of a cup of sugar, half a cup of soy sauce, a tablespoon of chili paste, a tablespoon of vinegar. And half a cup of hoisin sauce. Now this doesn't take long to become nice and thick. So just stir it around because you definitely want that sugar to dissolve. Keep the heat on medium-low. This is going to take 2 to 3 minutes, just until it's nice and thick. And it will get thick. The heat and that sugar will make it nice and thick. I can already feel it starting to get more saucy. Turn up that heat just a little touch, just to really get this going. All right, I'll show you how this sauce looks when it's done. So your sauce is at the correct consistency when you get a spatula and you go down the middle, and see how it leaves some space before closing? That's when I know that this sauce is done. So I'm gonna turn off the heat. I'm gonna add my last 2 ingredients, and that is one tablespoon of honey, and the green tops of the onion that I chopped earlier. Okay, there's the sauce. So I'm just going to fry up the chicken, and then I'm going to put the sauce on top and show you how good that bowl's going to look. And here's our chicken. I wanted to show you how it looks before I sauced it. It's golden, it's crunchy. It's got a great texture, and here is my bowl with the sauce poured all over. Serve this with some rice or some noodles, or just eat it by itself. That is beautiful. Thank you for watching this video. Please let me know what you think of this recipe.